What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to kind of show you guys what I have been doing throughout this week with the Drew Brees card to make some extra coins on this game. They released the collection with Drew Brees and the other players in it earlier this week, and those cards have actually shot up in price. So when I seen that, I actually pulled a Drew Brees in one of my bundles, and as you can tell, it's going for 95 grand at the lowest right now. And we go down here, the highest is selling for 200,000. I don't know who would pay that much for one, but I did pull a Drew Brees in one of my previous bundles before Thanksgiving, and I said I would hang on to it for in the future. And it's definitely come in handy because I've been flipping Drew Brees cards all week long, and I'm going to show you guys right here exactly how many coins I've made just off of this one card. So now let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Alright guys, first step, check the auction block late at night, because a lot of people put up these Drew Brees cards for really good cheap amounts of coins, and if you have the coins to invest in doing this, you can definitely come out well. I've been doing this periodically throughout the week. As you can tell right there, the first card I bought was 59,900 coins. The next Drew Brees card I bought was 60,000 coins exactly. I went ahead and picked up another Drew Brees cards for 65,000. I picked up another one for 75,000. Just bear with me, guys. I know this seems like a lot of coins, but you'll see why in just a minute. I bought another Drew Brees for 75,000, makes a grand total of 2 at that price. And then I spent 75,555. And if you add all of that up, I spent a grand total of 410,455 coins strictly on Drew Brees cards this week. And after that collection dropped, I figured I might as well see if I could make some coins off of it. I took a big gamble, but I'm going to show you guys how it has paid off. And it is definitely a method that has worked for me, so maybe it'll work for you guys as well. So let's go ahead and see how much I've made. So here we are, guys. If you're thinking that this is a get-rich-quick scheme, it's definitely not that. But all these pictures that you're seeing when I've sold my cards has been over the course of a few days. So it was definitely not all in the same night. I'm going to go ahead and get into showing you guys what I have done, what these cards have sold for, what I've made. And the reason I blur out the people's names is to kind of protect their PlayStation ID so people don't send them messages and just question, why did you buy a Drew Brees card for 85 grand? Or, why did you trade this card for that card? So anytime I do trades or I do auctions, you'll see that their names are blurred out. But that's just, to kind of protect the person that bought it so they don't get questioned on why they would do something if somebody else wouldn't, if that makes sense. So now let's jump into it. I've sold a Drew Brees card for 85 grand, sold another one for 89,000, and like I said, this was over about 4 days, not all at one time. It does take a good bit of coins to invest to do it, but it can pay off if you do it real late at night on the auction block. As you can tell, another Drew Brees sold for 95,000 coins, so I was real happy about that. And after that one sold, I went ahead and bought another one for like 59 grand, I think it was, and then I resold it for 95 grand. I've shown you guys all these cards in the beginning, and like I said, you just buy them, resell them, buy them, resell them. It adds up. Another one sold for 100,000 right there, and right here another one sold for 100,000. And if you guys have added this all up, I have earned a total of 652,000 coins. That's total made. And if you subtract it from what I put into the Drew Brees cards, and that brings my profit to a grand total of 241,545 coins that I have made buying and reselling these Drew Brees cards, just flipping them. So if this is a scheme that you guys want to work with, take it and run with it, because I've made the coins that I'm happy with. Like I said, you can tell it's almost 250,000 coins, and this was over the course of a few days. So that's what I've done, and that's what I've made. It takes money to invest, but it pays off in the long run. So if you've got the time and the money to do it, I suggest you do it, because it will pay off, like I've just shown you guys in this video. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what these cards were selling for at a time last night. So here it is, guys. A lot of people may think, wow, 100,000 coins, that's a lot of money to spend on a gold Drew Brees card. And yes, it is. But at the time I was selling these cards, there was only, at maximum, 2, 3, and 4 cards of Drew Brees up on the auction block at one time, and mine was always the lowest card to be sold. So I was not, inflating it trying to make as much coins as possible. I was just going by what the other people had them up for, and mine was always listed as the lowest Drew Brees card at the time that it sold. So here we go. This was last night. You can tell somebody had one up for 230 grand, and the lowest was 150 grand. And in my mind, that is just ridiculous. I would never try to sell one for that price. Even if I did grab another one, I'd probably list it at 100,000 maximum to make sure that it does sell pretty quick. But that's it, guys. That was my insight on Drew Brees. I just looked at the collection and basically just found out that it's better to just buy them and resell them than to do the collection and get the free legend pack as well as 50 grand or whatever it pays. But that's it, guys. I'll upload my bundle tomorrow showing you guys the playoff cards I'm trying to pull. Until next time, roll tide.